Okay, here's an image that I worked on for about, I'd say a good amount of time. I don't know how much time, but you can see all the layers that incorporate this image. And it's if I save it right now, it's going to save as a PSD file, a Photoshop file. But I certainly don't want to flatten it to save it as a JPEG. So how do we save it as a JPEG and still maintain the PSD file? Well, there's two methods of doing it. If I hold down the Control Shift and the letter S, it brings up this dialog box. Or if I go up to File, Save As, it brings up the same dialog box. So Control Shift and the letter S. Well, anyway, once we get here, we have the option of saving, naming the file anything we want to. But down here, I'm going to choose JPEG. And so Photoshop has already suggested a name for it right here called Test Copy JPEG, because the PSD file name was test. So Photoshop suggested, how about we name it Test Copy JPEG? Well, I can go in here and I can just say experiment. And then I can save it. And then the next thing, Photoshop will come up here and ask me to what options that I want to save it to, and that's entirely up to you. I save, if I'm going to sell my images on the internet, I always save them as the largest file as possible, so that there's no compression, or very little, the minimal amount of compression. But if you're going to just upload them into the forum, a setting of 4 or 5 is fine, and click OK. And now I've maintained my PSD file, and I can go in there and I can change anything I want later on down the road if I need to. Thank you.